guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be doing another Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. If you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. Also join membership if you'd like to. It's just the join button below this video or the link in the description box. I will definitely be posting some channel messages after this video because there were a lot today. So yes, there is a membership video today. Definitely join if this resonates with you, if this reading resonates, if any of my channel content resonates. Definitely join. It really helps support the channel as well. As usual, check out my new phone cases if you want to. There's just a link in the description box to them, or you can click on them below the video. They should pop up there too. I've just been designing tarot inspired phone cases recently. It's my newest thing, so yes, definitely check them out if you're interested. Anyways, getting into this video, guys, I just have to say that honestly, this is one of the best readings that I've done in a long time. I felt really good about it. The messages were coming out so clear. I'm really excited to give you guys this reading. So let's get into it. Basically, in this reading right now, it's looking like there was a masculine who was kind of just a little stressed, kind of thinking things over, like because basically he didn't entirely know what was going to happen in regards to, it looks like, a legal matter or a court case. He kind of was like unsure about how it would all work out, but I'm seeing in this reading super exciting news. It looks like this masculine, after a long period of determination, of waiting, look at this. It's like someone is bringing in the news on a horse. Maybe not literally, but you know, in the mail, this masculine is receiving a letter. And in that letter, it is about to say, basically, well, let me tell you this part first. Look at how he's looking at this letter. This is him getting the letter in the mail and like holding in his hand, being like, I don't know if I should open this. Oh my gosh, what's it gonna say? There's a bunch of anxiety about it. But then when he opens this letter, guys, what it says is amazing. It literally says that he won the court battle. He won the settlement offer. And basically, he is now receiving a giant payout. That's exactly what this message is. I cannot get more clear. This is what it is. This is what's happening. I'm telling you guys straight up, this message is so clear. He is receiving a huge payout for something that he dealt with in a workplace, or it honestly, it seems like a business. It's some sort of lawsuit in a business. It seems like he's being paid out by the business, and I feel like he's sitting there. Look at his face. Like, he's just in shock. Like, he's just like, wait, is this real? Like, this is how I'm getting his energy right now. Like, he's just sitting there staring at this letter that he was so scared and anxious to open because he didn't know if it was going to go in his favor. But ultimately, guys, when he was looking at this letter, he felt in his intuition, like he felt deep down that it was, like, he just knew somehow that this was going to work out for him. Maybe he had a good feeling about it. He was trusting his intuition. This is why I also feel someone has gone through a spiritual awakening, because they are trusting themselves more. But anyways, with that aside, he found out he was successful, and all of a sudden, it's like I was hearing a sigh of relief. That's what I heard. So I feel like that's how he felt about this message when he got it. And basically, this masculine now is really wealthy, guys. Like, I'm seeing him, he's showing up as the King of Pentacles in this reading. He's got a lot of money all of a sudden. Look at this, unexpected income all of a sudden with a mature man. And look where this mature man is looking in this right here. Look where he's looking. He's looking at the world, the planet, as in travel. So his next plan, he's like, oh, I got money now. Now I can basically do what I wanted to do all along, which is travel. And travel where? Towards Divine Feminine. So basically, this is what happened. He received a letter in the mail. This is literally what this card is showing, and it had to do with a courtroom. This card is about the courtroom. So it was a legal matter, and yeah, it worked out in his favor, guys. Like, it's so exciting. And I'm going to tell you guys basically what went down, because we're kind of getting all the details now on what actually happened. By the way, very cool thing. These are the first cards I pulled today in this reading. We have something about release and taking risks. These were the best cards, because the other card that kind of popped out of the deck just part way earlier was freedom as well. And look at this card. This is about releasing the past. He's finally cut the ties. Guys, I'm telling you, this masculine has finally basically gone through the whole of his spiritual awakening. And I feel like this was the last step in ending the cycle, and he's done it. This is so beautiful to see. Like, it's like the leaves falling on a fall tree. Something too about fall could be significant. We did say October in the last reading could be significant. You'd be a Libra or I think Scorpio or something like that as well. Also something to do with Canada or maple leaves is what I was getting from that too. And then yeah, taking a risk. He's using this release to take his next risk in life, and basically I'm getting stuff again about a second chance, guys, a second chance with divine feminine, but also I feel for this masculine is like a second chance at life too. That's how he feels. Like, this is so freeing. Look at this eagle flying. Look how free it looks. Also, ignore shoes. I'm still trying to figure out what the whole point of shoes is in this reading. I keep getting messages about shoes, guys. It's a long story. I do feel like someone could work in a shoe company or something, or it's about someone running outside, doing exercise, something like that. Or also I'm getting that shoes could have been involved in a court case and been some sort of evidence in a court case because they are very significant. They've come out a lot in these readings. Anyways, I also want to point you guys out though. Look at these cards that clarified release. We have happening now. It's time. Move to another country. This already happened in the 3D world. Guys, remember, take every card with a grain of salt because everyone's story and timeline is different. These are general messages, but I'm telling you, this is like happening now. Like, this is happening soon. This is happening now. This is something that is taking place, and this is a huge change. Like, I can feel it in this reading. It's very exciting. So that's where this masculine's at right now, and I'm going to tell you guys basically what went on in this court case, and then I'm going to tell you where he's kind of like headed next in terms of divine feminine. So in terms of a court case, guys, I'm seeing this as someone basically entered a building. It looks like an office building. It could have been someone's home. We were kind of getting mixed messages about that, but they entered a building at night. Look at this. It says closing and opening. These people likely already worked in this building. I don't think they like broke and entered into the building, but they got into this building, and what they did, ignore all these cards, I'll kind of explain them as I go, but they basically were trying to get a hold of a masculine's work on a computer or something. Also, I'm going to let you guys know, I'm pretty sure these people had multiple crimes, so this is just one of the ones. I'm going to point you out the other thing that I do see as well in this reading, but this is one of them. So basically, I'm seeing that they could have broken into a building and tried to get into a masculine's account. Something to do with, this is a very clear message, there's something to do with music as well. This could have been a business to do with music. Someone was potentially listening to someone else's music that they had written. I'm strongly getting a message that someone here writes music or writes content. It could also be like video content as well, but whatever it is, it was something this masculine was working on, and these people wanted it for themselves. They saw money in it. They saw that it could maybe become popular one day, and they were like, ooh, what if we take this for ourselves and then sell it on our own to make money? Because basically, again, these people were serving some sort of mental health, what am I saying? Like drug addiction, alcohol, something like that. I feel they were also just fueling their own lives. They wanted to earn money off of the back of this masculine. So that's one thing that I'm seeing here. They could have broken in and signed into a masculine's account at a business and basically analyzed his work. We have research, analyzing. I was getting learning, searching for something. And then when they found it, they stole it, whatever this was, and they took it for themselves. They see right here, we have framing someone else. I want credit for your work. Talking to a friend about you, vandalism. I also had, I don't know where it is here, I have plagiarism as well. So that's very strong in this reading that someone tried to steal someone else's work. But the thing is, look right here, we have police watching video evidence. So regardless of what happened here, we're strongly getting the message that police saw this on camera, whatever these people did. Whatever they did, they thought they got away with it, but no, there is footage of these people doing something, and they are freaking out now knowing that they were on camera. Anyways, so on top of that, we're also getting something about at one point a karmic person planted a hidden camera basically to catch a masculine or something like that, because we have hidden camera coming out in this reading. We have blackmail, we have what are you doing. There's this conversation was some sort of argument between two people or multiple people where a masculine was like, what are you doing, like what is this, like maybe he found the camera or something. Whatever it is, he found out about what they were doing and basically confronted them. And these people were just like, no, we didn't do that. And then Also, though, I'm getting that for some of you, they use this footage, some sort of footage of this masculine they were using as blackmail, and they were threatening to release it to basically the world if he didn't conform to what they wanted him to do. So if they didn't just steal his work, which I'm honestly getting could be both, if they didn't just steal his work, they basically threatened him with some sort of video footage or something, and then it's something to do with basically getting him to pay them money, something to do with extortion, so that they wouldn't release this video. So it's either that, or it's the fact that someone logged into someone's accounts on a computer, broke in, got into potentially even their credit card info or something on their account, and then that's how they stole money. So it was either through blackmail or through breaking and entering into a work building late at night, signing into someone's maybe work computer or something, and then stealing money from there. If this wasn't if it wasn't an office building, it could have been a house as well, but I'm strongly getting office building in this reading. So yeah, and CS is bankrupt here. They could have stolen basically all the money out of someone's account or something. And I'm strongly getting, again, this happened late at night. Someone got into a building or somewhere late at night and they did whatever this is. In terms of hidden camera, I'm getting it as they were filming something to make this masculine look bad. I even am getting more stuff in this reading about like it being like a sexual act or something. We do have sex worker right here. They could have filmed something very personal, very private, or this masculine has something on someone else. Like this masculine, it's hard to tell, guys, but they could have also put in a hidden camera at one point to catch these karmic people doing what they were doing. So it could have gone either way. The camera could have been, you know, for good reasons or for bad reasons, but regardless of what it is, I'm getting something about someone having filmed something very private as well. Someone does, I feel like, film sex videos or something. I don't know. Someone here is like, has maybe OnlyFans or something like that. I don't know what it is, but maybe this just comes out in the court case and it's unrelated, but there is something about filming and something sexual as well. And basically now the karmic people that are involved in this, by the way, there is more than one for sure. We're confirming that in this reading. It's come out many times. There's more than one person. They are freaking out and they're like, oh my God, bet everyone's gonna know what I did. They're like, the whole world's gonna know what I did. And it's something online that's posted online or going to be posted online. This could be news. Like, do you see over here? We have someone freaking out and it has to do with parents. They don't want their parents to see whatever this is. They don't want to manage. Okay. I'm pretty sure that they were the manager of this company or someone was here and they don't want everyone knowing what they've been doing and how they've been stealing maybe work from their coworkers or something. I don't know what it is. And then we have Hollywood too. Maybe someone, LA, Hollywood, something like that. Obviously it's just, again, saying that something could come out in the news about what this person did. And they're freaking out because whatever they did is going to come out and people are going to see it. Either that or they threatened someone else in the past with a video and that's how they blackmailed them and got money. So again, I don't know if I've clarified that enough times, but yes, it could have either been like a video they were blackmailing someone with to get money from them. Again, these people were coworkers or worked in a business together, or they basically hacked into someone's accounts, logged in at night when this masculine didn't know and stole money from him or stole his work from him and used that for money. Any of those things are basically what we see going on here in this reading. I'm strongly getting all of those options. But again, we do have stealing as well, blackmail, what are you doing, all that stuff. Also getting someone could have used this money to pay for medication as well. I do feel like there is, again, a karmic person who is sick here. We do have something about mental health care as well and selling, settlement offer. There's a karmic who, again, I don't feel like they're doing well with their health and they needed to pay off some sort of medical bills. And again, they could have recently had a child. So that's why, again, they could have stolen money from this masculine. But I do feel like they were in a connection with this masculine at one point, which makes no sense as to why they would go and steal from him when I feel like he was trying to help them in the first place. But these people were just very greedy people, is all I can say. Also, I'm strongly getting, again, someone has a butterfly tattoo that's significant in this reading. I also am getting some random stuff. Yes, we do have London coming out. We also have classroom, student, and sleeping. I'm getting something about a school too. Someone here could be a teacher or someone could be a student at a school. So if this didn't happen in just like a regular office building, this could be taking place in a school building. Like this could be a school staff that we're talking about. And maybe there's some sort of scandal where someone said that a student slept with a teacher or something and that was what the video was all about. I don't know, but whatever it is, it was proven, you know, that these other people were guilty, that this masculine was innocent, whatever it is. But I'm strongly getting someone could be a teacher here, or if not, there's a teacher and a student that's involved somehow. Maybe someone here goes to school, or maybe someone is a teacher. I don't know, guys, but that's just what I'm seeing. Hopefully this is making some sense to you. We also have up here a win as well. So this masculine is so clear in this reading, guys. I don't know if I can find my cards that actually say it, but very clear. We have karmic lost, extortion, something to do with divine masculine wins as well. I'll go over the rest in a minute. But yeah, divine masculine wins and karmic lost and extortion. That's pretty clear stuff. And basically, in terms of this win now too, I'm getting that it also includes this karmic person not being able to contact this masculine anymore, because I have cards saying that they can't reach him wherever he is. They no longer can contact him. They're not allowed to. That could be part of the settlement offer, like a restraining order too. Yeah, there is a settlement offer. This masculine got paid out because of this person. We also have this person, like, they're crying and depressed right now because, again, a video being released online, and they're embarrassed about it. They're scared. They're scared to go to prison. I'm getting these people are they're going to jail, whoever these people are, and they are freaking out because, again, feel like their reputation is ruined. Everyone's going to find out who they really are. And I mean, it is what it is, you know? We also have something about seeking help here, fake savings, blaming you in wallet. So at one point, this person, again, tried to seek help, probably from this masculine when they were in a really not good mental state. And when this masculine maybe denied them something, they went and instead, you know, stole money from him at one point. That was their way of getting back at him when he stopped providing for them at some point. Then they were like, okay, well, now I'm going to resort to stealing. And again, it could have been stealing someone's musical work. I keep getting that. Something about records being stolen. I did say that in another reading. I had that channel message. And then look, we have records here as well. And plagiarism. So very interesting. Yeah, so that's basically what's going on in terms of a whole karmic situation. They're going down, guys. They're going to jail. It is so much coming out in this reading. And they've been found out. Like, they're stressing now because they're about to be, like, proven guilty on television or something, or there's about to be a news story about them, or I don't know, something's gonna come out online about this. But anyways, in terms of divine masculine and what he is doing, I'm getting a much like nicer message for him, of course. But yeah, I also wanted to see if I have any messages written down quickly before I move forward. Yeah, definitely. I wrote down someone's going to prison or facing charges. I was actually channeling that today, facing charges. Something to do with, what other messages did I channel? I was channeling something to do with felony or grand larceny is what I was hearing. So it could be either of those things. But yeah, basically now that this whole situation is clearing up, this masculine just got good news. All I'm seeing is that he's so happy. And all he wants to do now is share this news with the divine feminine. He really wants to tell you all the good news, and like he just wants to speak to you. He's like, oh my gosh, like this actually worked out for me. I can actually move forward and see a divine feminine. And now he's like all of a sudden like, oh my God, it's actually happening. I can actually go visit her. Like, that's so scary. Like, I'm actually free. I feel like he can't comprehend the fact that this is kind of like done for him. Like, he just can't comprehend that he's finally free after all this time. So I'm seeing that, like I said, he wants to tell you something. He has some sort of news for you. And it's kind of like right now he's basically completed, well, like I said, a spiritual awakening or completed a karmic cycle, like all of that together. That's what it is. This is like completion right now. People are facing their karma right now. And I'm also seeing that at this time, it's kind of like spirit is finally giving this masculine the path to move forward. They're like, it's finally open for you. Like, go ahead, okay? We're done here. That's what it seems like, because he had to finish out this cycle first before coming towards you. And now when he sees you guys, like, he feels like divine feminine is just someone, I was hearing the message today, extremely alluring, attractive, beautiful. I also, like, from this card, I'm just getting someone could have red hair or something, or very bright hair color, or something about your hair they really like, because we did get messages a lot about hair recently. Maybe you just have a bright, bold personality as well, something like that. He also sees you as someone who, again, is a very driven, hard worker, someone who draws a lot of attention in, either with who you are as a person or the type of work that you do, maybe like how you go about things as well in your life. You're kind of like someone who's loved by many. You could also be a fire sign, or specifically like we have Libra as well as what you could be. I also feel like this divine feminine too is someone, because she's so highly intuitive, I feel like she knows that a new beginning is coming. Like if you look at this, like she's like smiling here. She's like, yep, I knew this would happen all along. Like she's like, I just knew. Like her manifestation is coming true. She just knew. It's kind of funny looking at this. And also random message getting that you guys clearly with these cards here, with the cat over here, you guys could have cats or you could have like a small pet. Look, she's even holding a cat in this card. It's wild. Also, I was getting strongly, you inspire others. That message is like over and over. You inspire others. Something about you inspires this masculine, and there's something that he wants to thank you for that you changed in him or in his life. There's something about gratitude in this reading that he has towards you. So I just wanted to point that out. Also, randomly too, I was getting stuff like you could sell something online, or you could advertise for work or do something with marketing. I don't know, just something about sales. Something about also like yard work. I don't know if you recently were doing yard work, or like that's part of your business maybe, or something, or you do a lot of gardening. Something about like the lawnmower outside, shoveling, stuff like that. What else was I getting? I don't know if there's other things. Something about coffee too. I keep getting messages about coffee for divine feminine. Maybe just really like coffee, drink a lot of coffee or something, or someone does here. I don't know. Okay, anyways, moving forward. Yeah, basically this divine masculine is at the point where now he's just like, oh my gosh, like I have to express my love for divine feminine. And guys, like how I see him doing this right now in this reading, the way it's looking is that he wants to show up at your door and say it in person. That's what it looks like. It looks like he's planning to travel towards you. I was again getting plane or car in this reading. I also randomly am getting that someone could be on a boat right now, or like sailing, something to do with a river. I was hearing fishing boat again. I did pull fish, I think, in this reading too. So I don't know what it is. It's like he could be on a boat. I was getting something about sailing too. Maybe someone likes sailing. But see, we have it over here. Sorry. We have boat again too. I was getting someone could be like traveling over water or something. And it's something about they're like, oh, I'm almost there, or they're on their way or something like that. We also have something about a plane early morning, something to do with a walk too. Do you guys remember, like very far back in readings, I told you guys that I felt like the divine masculine might come to your door and like offer you breakfast or something, and then you guys go for a walk together? I don't know if you guys remember that, a walk in a park, but I don't know. I feel like that similar vibe is coming out in this reading now again. So I wanted to point that out. Also, again, getting strong spiritual vibes for your connection with each other. Like, look at all this stuff here. I was pulling so many things. And then also, like, I feel like this masculine could also be, like, late at night manifesting you, or, like, trying to manifest you, or maybe that's you. It's something about you, like, praying for this, manifesting it, and it's, like, coming in. In this reading, guys, I'm telling you, it was showing, it's like your manifestation is happening now. Like, it's coming. It's actually manifesting into the physical world, and that's why we're seeing changes now that are really exciting, I feel. So it's really awesome to see. We also have go for it, something to do with stress. Again, he's just like nervous. I feel like now he's so nervous because he's like, oh my God, I actually have to take action now. Like, I actually have to reach out to divine feminine. Like I said I would all along. I had this whole plan, and now I actually have to do it. And I feel like he's a little scared, but he wants to do it really badly. Very sexually, very physically attracted to you. Cannot imagine, honestly, life without you guys. I feel like he just so attached to you now. And just the thought of being with you guys. And like, I am telling you guys in this reading, I said this in the last reading, but okay, in terms of the options he has in his life, I'm seeing in terms of this card right here, the decisiveness is, it's so decisive in this reading. He clearly has chosen you, divine feminine. He has chosen you. He had other options. Maybe there's other people who wanted to date him at one point, but he has chosen you. Out of all those people, he does not want anything else. He's like, my mind is set. I know what I want. I want divine feminine. I want to propose to divine feminine. I want to marry her. I see a future with her. That is what he sees with you guys. Because, do you see this? He went through, this is the judgment card in this deck. He went through a spiritual awakening, and that's why he feels this way now. Like, maybe in the past he was not the same, but he just feels like there's something you changed in him that nobody else has ever changed, and he cannot forget you. He's like, I don't know how I've been away for this long, and I still can't stop thinking about her, how she's always on my mind. Like, oh my God, this person seriously changed my life. There's something you said to him or did for him that I feel like no one ever did, and it truly just, it made such a difference for him, and that's why we have gratitude up here. Guys, he wants to thank you for something. He wants to buy you a gift as well, and for some of you, again, this could be a ring even, because we do have shopping. Look, this is so clear in this reading. We have shopping, spending a lot of money, reputation. We have something about a surprise party, a new beginning, a wedding. Oh my gosh, like this is so specific. And look at, we have divine feminine right here. This is my sticker for divine feminine. We also have top secret. Like I told you guys, he wanted this to be a secret until it actually happens. That's why I feel like for many of you, this could be someone who wants to show up in person, literally at your house. We also have career change. I told you guys as well, someone wants to be in a power couple with you. That's a big thing for them. They might want to be an entrepreneur with you. Maybe, again, sell things online, do something in marketing, advertising, I don't know. Or that's what you do. And then right up here, guys, we have, look what's on her hand. We have the rings, and then we also have door and offer. We have a church here. And look at, we have flowers and a suitcase. I don't know if someone's like, oh, hey, I'm just going to show up and can I stay at your house? I don't think it'll be like that, but I think that they are traveling to your city to basically come knock on your door and tell you that they're in love with you guys. That is what I'm saying in this reading. Again, something to do with music. They could have written a song for you as well. We do have song, and in the last reading, we pulled a card that said, I wrote a song for you. So that could be something too that he had to get back from some karmic people. Maybe they stole his song, his lyrics or something, and then he couldn't leave. Maybe that's part of the reason this was so important. But whatever it is, guys, like, it's so exciting and it's looking so positive. And like, when he looks at you, he sees you again as someone highly spiritual, but also just like the sun. Every time I was pulling stuff for you, it was like happy, positive vibes, the sun, good vibes, happy. Like, he just feels so positive around you, and you make him feel that way. And I feel like that's also something he hasn't felt with anyone else, and that's another reason that he feels like, you know, you're the one for him. And again, guys, this masculine straight up wants to marry you. Maybe ask you to move into a house or something. I'm getting something about a house again, real estate. He just bought a new place, something like that. He also feels like you're very popular, or maybe this song is going to become very popular, and that's how you guys end up in the spotlight one day, because we did talk about you guys ending up in the spotlight at some point for some reason. So that could be important. We even have down here ring and on stage as well. So I don't know, something could be big, or it could be, you know, just someone coming to your door and they ask you out on a cute date, and you guys go for a walk somewhere maybe. I don't know, guys. It'll be different for everyone, of course, and like, I just would love to hear your stories. If any of this resonates, definitely keep me posted. But anyways, okay. With all this being said, I'm also going to look at some of my channel messages as well for you guys. We're going to go over some here and then the rest in member section. All right, so basically in this reading, some of the random messages I was hearing, I also wanted to point out, I was hearing Reverend today. I channeled that today, and then I pulled the card. So I feel like it has to be significant. Something to do with Reverend, and then all day today, I was hearing marriage license. So I don't know if someone's working on getting a marriage license because they want to get married very quickly. I don't know, but I thought I'd point that out too. Anyways, I also was channeling something about public humiliation, I said that weird, and traffic lights as well. So again, someone feels like they're about to be publicly humiliated. Oh my gosh, humiliated. Why can I not talk today? For something that they've done. And then also I was getting channel messages about welfare. I was hearing stamps too, and money, something to do with money. And that has to do with concern as well. Someone's concerned about that. I feel like this is definitely a karmic person. I'm seeing that they are basically, guys, I feel like they've lost their job. They're ending up in jail. Like, they're not doing well. And if they do have any money, like they're in poverty right now, whoever these karmic people are, I have to say, like they're honestly really losing everything. I'm just gonna tell you that. Anyways, moving on. What else? Let me see. A few other random messages. I was hearing Offrey. I don't know what that is. I was also hearing Fairview or Fairfax. Someone here also could do like a lot of meditation or yoga, or you do like guidance counseling or something. I was just getting someone like, again, you could also just be like a tarot reader or something, or do like oracle card reading. I don't know. Basically something spiritual is what I'm getting, and that's for Divine Feminine. It could be for either, but I don't know. What else? Something about concert tickets also came out in this reading. You could get invited to some sort of concert at some point. Also, another message I forgot to say, if this masculine had children that he was like with or dealing with, I'm seeing that now he's like single, like he's by himself. Like I don't see him with the children anymore, or he left. Again, I don't feel like that was the most easy decision for him, but I feel like I do see him as someone single, like a bachelor right now. So that's kind of interesting. I wanted to point that out as well. I also wanted to say, yeah, if he does propose to you or something, again, it could be in a very bold way, something like that, something kind of out of the usual for him as well. Okay, anything else here? Okay, we're gonna go through the channel messages now. Those were just a few I had lowered down that I wrote. Okay, yeah, so yesterday I was hearing something about Puerto Rico. I was hearing marginalized. I also heard something about a door closing, which is weird because we had closing opening right here as well. At night. So that could be significant, actually, evidence or something. I also was hearing something about computer science, a gaslight. I've heard that message so many times. Maybe someone's gaslight's on the car, or it's gaslight in the house, you know, for the furnace or something. I also was hearing prognosis. I also heard someone saying hola. Sounded like, I think it was like a lady saying it. So again, someone could speak Spanish. We did have that come up before. Luca, can we not walk on everything? Okay, my cat's here now, guys. Right here. Anyways, I also was hearing something about capybara, which is so random. It's a rodent that's native to South America. I was hearing kamikaze as well right after that, which I have channeled that in past readings. I also heard Grayworth or Hayworth. I heard standstill. And then I was hearing, okay, I don't know if you guys know what this song is. I keep hearing it. It's like something Calabasas. I don't know. I literally know no other lyrics in the song. Calabasas. If you guys know what that is, the song that talks about Calabasas, but it's like, back in Calabasas. It's kind of like a slower song. I don't know, like a love song maybe. I don't know. But again, something about Calabasas could be significant. I think I've said that as well before. Okay. I was hearing something about a second chance or a secondhand store. Something about Fairmont Pictures, or maybe that's Paramount Pictures, because I have heard that before, which is, again, something about movies. I heard people who don't deserve you anymore. This is, by the way, clarifying this card release right here. So that would make a lot of sense, releasing people who don't deserve you anymore. I also heard this message. Okay, don't take this to heart. I don't know what this is. I heard fat little pigs. So random, but we did say someone here. I do feel like one of the karmic people lives on a farm, or someone here does. So maybe someone just has pigs on a farm. I don't know. I also was hearing something about someone having tension in their shoulders. I also channeled, guys, mugshot, and I kept channeling that, and then something about a mugshot on TV. So maybe that's what someone is stressing about or worried about. I also heard, what else? Cornish hen, very random. I've been hearing a lot about a community center or something about a community. Again, this could be just someone leaving behind a community. I also was hearing warehouse, or I was hearing it like warhouse. I don't know, warehouse. I also was hearing something about Tolstenberg, Ontario, Arizona. I also was hearing turpentine. I heard Grand Matthew. If you look up Grand Matthew, it's a private finance group in the UK. I also heard demoted, something about fishing net. Again, I keep getting stuff about fishing and like a boat. I also was hearing the GO train again, which is in Toronto. And guys, I specifically heard a subway station in Toronto. I don't know if I have that in the earlier channel messages, but if you're in members, I'll tell you the specific train I was hearing. But yeah, that came through very clearly today. So that's a strong message for someone, something about Toronto. What else? Let's see if I have any more. I also was hearing a song today. I was hearing, it's like, I don't remember how it goes now, but it's called Up All Night. It's by Artie featuring Angel Taylor. But definitely go listen to that song. That was just like something random I was hearing today. I also heard Bloody Mary. That's a type of drink. I mean, I think it's like a Caesar or something. I also heard Conjunction, Community once again in terms of release. I heard Gomez. That could be someone's last name. I think I've channeled that in the past. I also heard Padlock, Transferring Files. I heard something about a gunshot. I also heard Tailgate Lights. Maybe someone shot the back of someone's car at one point. I don't know. That's weird because we did have stuff like about that in very far back readings about someone driving away and like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm just going to move forward. I also was hearing, in terms of release, I keep hearing a message about releasing photos or releasing pictures. So that's why I feel like someone's really concerned because something's about to come out publicly is what I'm getting. What else? I also heard releasing the people who said I wouldn't make it. Something about Sons of Anarchy. I was hearing Pomegranate Seeds, Dogma, Facing Charges, Paid Advertisement Running. Something about advertising. I don't know. That's coming out a few times in this reading. I also heard Dramatization, Destiny's Child. I was hearing, okay, I actually have a lot of messages. I was checking. Okay, Destiny's Child. I heard Laura Seafries or Laura Seafres. I don't know. I heard Donatello or Donatelli again. This keeps coming out, that name. I was also hearing Candle Wax, something about a pathological liar, Traumatized, Remote Living, Territorial, Fist Bump, Valuable Information, PC Equipment. This is why, again, I feel like someone was doing something on a computer, like hacking into something. I don't know. I also was hearing Johnson & Johnson. Guys, that name Johnson has come out through so many readings. I hear it all the time. Johnson, Williams, and Smith are very common last names. I don't know. I just keep getting them. I think they're very common in general, but I keep hearing those specific names. I also was hearing something about a defibrillator. I heard Seymour. I also heard Prayers Answered. I was hearing Connor O'Reilly in this reading. Very random. I heard a full name. Last reading we heard O'Reilly. So again, that's another name that's recently coming out. I heard Puncture Wound, Cameraman, Caught on Film. So that's pretty clear if there's some sort of harm that happened. We do have a knife here as well, and we did talk about guns and other readings that could be significant. So there could have been some sort of harm caught on camera as well. I was hearing Model Citizen. I kept hearing that today. I keep hearing Roe Cannon as well. Tell me if anyone knows what that is. I've heard that in so many readings, Roe Cannon. I don't know. And then right after that, I was hearing Mr. O'Reilly. So maybe someone goes by Mr. O'Reilly. Maybe they're a teacher somewhere, or obviously like you would go by Mr. something out of business maybe. But anyways, I'm getting that last name a lot. I also was getting something about Mandarin oranges and Colombian, someone who's Colombian. So yes, anyways. I think that's all the channel messages I'm going to go through in this reading, guys. I'm going to try and save most of them for members just because I told members that I would be posting today and have some good content for them. So anyways, if you like my content, if this did resonate with you, definitely join members. You can join for basically all of my channel messages. You will get access to all the previous videos too. You can always join for a month and cancel. It's totally up to you guys. But yeah, it really helps support my channel when you guys do that. So it is the join button in the description box, or sorry, link in the description box, or join button below the video. And I will be posting right after this. And then yeah, please, as usual, comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Also, if you ever want to donate to the channel, I do have a PayPal link in the description box. I also have an Amazon wish list. You can donate anything on there, or just like anything else on Amazon. It's totally cool. My cats have one too. I also have my phone cases again. If you guys want to check them out, they're linked in the description box, or also just like below the video too. You can click on them and look at them. And yeah, that's basically, you can support the channel in many different ways. Always just commenting, liking, all that good stuff helps me so much. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, by the way, for the love on the last video. You guys were awesome. That was great. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for today. Let me know in the comments if something resonates, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Right, bye.